Hello. Welcome to I'm Hussein, episode 3 of the future politics, what we have left in the country, and do we actually have any hope left for the people to believe in the government? Now, they say that a new dawn has arrived in Bangladesh, and a new party, a new leader, a new visionary, a new promise. But you must tell me first one question: how many times have you heard this? How many times have you heard a leader promise this thing that there's a new dawn coming? How many times has it been in Bangladesh? People, please tell me. Today, it's the none other than the famous NCP, National Citizens Party, that has promised us this. A new party, a new leader, and a new promise. A new dawn has come to Bangladesh. That's what they're promising us. Besides them, the other person that's promising us this is the famous headline maker, Nobel laureate, a reformer, and a man of ideas, none other than Dr. Muhammad Yunus. And yet beneath the speeches of changes, the same old ghosts are returning. Let's look at some statistics to justify our concerns. Looking at the numbers, over 70% of the cabinet are businessmen and technocrats related to Grameen company-linked institutions. After the July uprisings in 2024, over 100,000 Awami League reformers and activist leaders have been arrested, harassed, and most of them have been detained without any specific cases against them. Along with 260 media outlets restricted over the course of the last 2 months. And this so-called anti-corruption drive, it has mostly targeted political rivals, nor any allies. I must make that clear. This is not renewal, this is repetition. Another point I must make myself clear on. And yet history whispers a single warning. Remember in 2007, 8ish, when people said that BNP, Bangladesh Nationalist Party, will never make a return. After the grenade attacks, mass death took place, mass death toll. And after the grenade attacks and years of pressure under Army League, they said it was finished, it was done for, it had no hope left, buried under corruption cases and public anger, outcries. But here it is back again. You can see in the news, it's everywhere. Now, because there's one key reason behind it. Because in Bangladesh, when the political death, it's never permanent, it's not forever, it's not eternal. No, it's only the political revenge that is eternal and immortal. Now, the Army League once ruled like a dynasty, crushing its opposition in the name of peace. Now is the one being crushed by the government of Mr. Yunus. And when it returns, because it will one day for sure, it will not return to rebuild the country. No, it will return to retaliate and take revenge on like a hungry prey hunting for its hunt. Now, that is the tragedy of our politics that no one learns. Each side, they believe it's the savior, and while preparing to silence the next. They do not want to listen to the other party. They do not care what the other party thinks, and they just want to get rid of them. If Mr. Yunus's government truly wants to build something different compared to Army League and BNP have done in the past few decades since independence, it must begin with mercy, not revenge like it's doing right now at the moment, no. With justice and not justification. Otherwise, what's going to happen? In 5 years' time, we will be right back here again in the same circle from in square one. Another flag, another slogan, and in the cycle of oppression that we have been looped in for the past few decades. Democracy, it cannot survive in a really race of dynasties, no. It survives when leadership is earned, not inherited. When opposition, they are respected, not erased, not silenced, like what has been done to Awami League at the moment. And when the people, they are not spectators, no, but they are the script writers of their own democracy. Now, I am Hussein, and I believe that the future of Bangladesh, it doesn't belong to the next political family, political party. No. It belongs to the next generation who are brave enough to break this courage. Thank you very much for watching. I